guys, come on in, come on in. Today has been a day of getting all of my videos finalized and updated, posted to the different social media platforms, in addition to clearing out my storage so that I would be able to do some more content. And so now what I'm going to be doing is pulling out all of my inventory, and I don't want to do it alone, so I'm bringing you along with me for this ride. We're going to be cleaning up our blankets. I think I've got like 17 blankets, y'all. We're going to be cleaning up the blankets and tagging them and just basically getting them ready. Oh, that's Bishop's alarm for his food, so hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. So, and just get them ready to be packed away for whatever shall come. If I'm going to give them away. Some have already been purchased, so we're just preparing for those ones to go. And then some are gifts that I'm not going to say on this recording because I don't want the individuals to know that they have something coming. So just come with me. Be patient with me. We're going to clean up blankets, tag our blankets, pack our blankets up, and measure them, get them ready to go so I know exactly what's going on. So come along for the ride. We've got our storage bags. Got a variety of sizes for that. We've got jumbo, small, medium, large, whatever is needed. We've got the little suction cup you use to compress like all the air out of it. So we've got that as well that we'll be using. What you don't see right here below the table is like all of the tools and supplies I'll need. We have the tags for our blankets and our items along with the little brackets. I've got scissors and all that good stuff just in case we need to correct anything. Some of these items have been sitting since I actually finished them, which would have been early January. So you don't know what you're going to get. But again, come with me. Lots of blankets, guys. We've got lots and lots and lots of blankets. Does that work? This is amazing. So y'all just be patient because we've got some cleaning up to do, some tagging. This is amazing to see your work in action. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, Nehemiah. Amazing.
That's why we put up on the video.
All right, and I've got this going, so I know. Thank you guys for being patient with me while I do a quick recording here. We are ready to get started. So just a reminder for those who are catching us in the middle, we are cleaning, tagging, bagging. No, cleaning, measuring, tagging, bagging, and getting these things ready. All right, so very quickly, I'm going to use this table. Most likely it's just my source of needing to use. And we're just going to start one at a time. Be patient with me. I cannot tell you that I remember every name I named the blankets, but I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm really pretty good at what I named them. So this will be fun and interesting. And since I've been doing a lot of moving around, I've turned off my fireplace, but I'm pretty hot, so I'm going to turn on the ceiling fan. Give me 1 second. All right, we've got that ceiling fan turned on. This one we definitely called cotton candy sweet and gold. I remember that for a fact. Take a look at cotton candy. Cotton candy was one of my very first ones. No border. I am not going to go and add a border to it. I truly, truly, truly like it as is. Unless you guys leave a bunch of messages in the comments that convinces me to leave to go back and add a border. Yes.
You know what?
Here goes Nicholas.
Be a good border though.
What?
White or yellow.
Oh.
In the
So
yellow.
y'all, remember I told y'all about the shocking? Yeah, that's what just happened. And so I've got this cover over it to try to avoid it, but we'll see exactly what goes on because the shocking is real. It's real. It's real. So let's try to get to it and focus. Nicholas, I heard you. Thank you.
Yeah, the yellow, I mean, like the one you got on that blanket, or for that border right there, you got for the other one. That would be good.
Y'all, I don't want to be shocked while I'm working on this now. Pray my strength. I don't want to get shocked. I was so not expecting that. I'm such a tight knitter, so you can see, because I am such a tight knitter, that's pulling right there.
Looking good, Mom.
Thank you. This one is a gift. I'm not going to say for who, but this one is a gift. So if you're watching this, this one might be coming to you. And I just want you to know I really, really hope that you enjoy it. All right, so lots of cotton pieces off of this onto that lint brush to clean it up, clean it up, clean it up, guys. Getting shocked does not feel good. It's a lot of loose yarn that you wouldn't even see. Like, you can't see it, but this lint brush, it's that sticky paper kind. It truly does get it all for you. So for those of you who are chunky knitting, crocheting, invest in that. It's not that much. All right, it's time to tag this baby. All right, so take a look. There's only one problem with this. I did not measure it, so I'm gonna have to unloose it and measure it. That's what I was supposed to be doing. Actually, no, this one's a gift, so I don't have to measure it. All right, you guys remember this gamecock style right here? Yep. So we're going to clean it up and get it wrapped up. I'm gonna make sure that I measure, because I didn't measure the last one, which is fine, because it really was a gift. But this one is ready to be sold, so we're gonna definitely measure. So you just wanna clean it up so you can get all that loose yarn that you can't see, but it is there. You just want to clean it up so you can get it off. We're gonna put it in the bag, but we're not gonna do the vacuum seal on it just because it's going to the market, okay? So we'll put it in a bag. I think I might have the right size bag. Keep in mind, this is my first time. Might need a bigger, oh, y'all, I did not measure. I've got to measure this one. Hold on. It's a 37 by 39, so we're gonna have to go with this large bag, which is a 24 by 32, so folded, it will work. I really wish this medium would work, this shade. Let's try this medium one more time, y'all. Because stuff, materials are expensive. So if it can work, we're gonna make it work. It's gonna be vacuum packed in, so that's not gonna work. No, we're gonna go with the large. So again, we're not going to vacuum seal it because it's going to the market. Once it's purchased, then we can use that little gadget to vacuum seal it in, especially if someone is traveling and they want to save in spacing, then we can definitely compress it in for them. But for the sake of not closing it off, we're gonna do this, all right? So get ready for the next one. All right, we are now on to our khaki. This was the second blanket that I made. Regular stitching. Lot of loose. Again, you don't see it. So you just want to clean it up before you transfer it to the next person. All right, here we go. So it is tagged. It is tagged. All right, I'm just putting this one back on the table. We're not going to remeasure, clean, or anything else like that because we've already done it. But just for the sake of the video, I just want to remind you of Pearl that we recently just released, and Pearl will now get bagged. So I wanted to make sure Pearl had her moment. We're gonna need a jumbo size bag for Pearl. Pearl is like a 40 by 60, and if you all remember, Pearl took me to the floor. We had to get to the floor for Pearl. So Pearl will go into the bag. This is a jumbo size shipping bag, and we'll compress it once she is on her way to her new home. Look how Pearl closed this bag, guys. Woo! So we already have pictures of Pearl. We don't need to take any more. But Pearl is ready for the market. All right. I've got the blues. You guys remember I've got the blues? All right. There it goes. Yeah, I think this might have been my third or fourth blanket made. And she or he, whoever you're buying it for, it is still a beauty. All right, this is a 30. All right, 30 by 42. You want to get that cleaned up. Can't see it that well, but you want to clean up your stuff with all those loose lint particles that you can't see from your yarn because you have all that cutting and the yarn that falls off. So using a low lint brush won't hurt you. It'll actually help. See? All that loose yarn. Woo! All that. You don't want your customers or whoever you're gifting that blanket to see all that loose yarn all over them. So take an extra 5 minutes to clean your stuff up. This is that yarn, if you guys remember from a video when I would cut, it would just keep shedding. So this is another yarn brand I won't purchase anymore. I like Melabello yarn, so I will get my white from Melabello. I've also been encouraged to try something called Bernay, which I do have some Bernay yarn inside the area where I keep the yarn, so I'll definitely keep that in mind as well. The bluey. I've got the blues already wrapped up and ready. We'll take us pictures and we'll put it inside of a medium-sized bag. All right, so you guys, I know you remember Bluey and Ivory. So Bluey and Ivory completely stole my heart. This one has already been cleaned up and tagged as well. So we're just going to bag it. We're just going to bag it. Well, actually, I want to, let me measure it because I don't believe I wrote down the measurement for Bluey and Ivory. Bluey and Ivory has all this pearl stitching going on. Guys, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 borders going all around the side. If you remember, we did regular stitching on this one and popped it with the pearl stitching. And the measurement, this is one that, if you remember, the bottom might be a little bit smaller than the middle as we go up. So I'm actually gonna go from the middle. So we're at a 40. A 40 by 46 with the borders. Absolutely beautiful. All right, I know you guys remember Lifesaver. Lifesaver is one of the newest ones as well that we just got through with. And we already have this one cleaned up, tagged up, and we have the ribbon on it, or the bow, whatever we want to call it. I'm going to try to put Lifesaver in a medium-sized bag, but just to remind you, here's Lifesaver, here's that tag, and Lifesaver is good to go. So we're going to bag Lifesaver up and get her ready for the market. All right, let's work on Purple Rain. I know you guys remember Purple Rain. Now this is Purple Rain's twin. I had to make another one because Bishop claimed the first Purple Rain. So here we go. Let's get it cleaned up and ready for the market. So in this one we made the border black, which caused this purple to just pop. I don't even like purple. If you were following, or if you're following that Facebook page, you'll see where my mom even commented, well, where did purple even come from? Because you don't even like purple. That's right. But this purple here, and once I put the black border on it, yeah, I was sold. I really like this blanket. Don't necessarily like the color purple. You won't see me wearing purple like that. But as far as this blanket, yes, yes, yes. And you can use this if you saw in the video. Bishop has it for his dog bag. He has one. You can use it for a baby blanket. You can use it for a throw, a lap blanket, whatever you want. But I will tell you, this little Shih Tzu really likes the feeling of the yarn, so don't hesitate to make it your pet bag. We are going to measure. This one doesn't have too much going on, but I do see that purple yarn, like some loose fabric, some loose yarn that I see. All right, so take a look. Not sure if you can see it that well, but all this design right here, that broken herringbone pattern, that is what we used for this blanket. And again, it's already tagged, so we don't need to tag it. Here we go. So that is finished. We'll take our pictures and bag this baby up. All right, guys, let's clean up Midnight Toys. If you remember, Midnight Toys was Pearl. We had a lot going on in Midnight Toys, to be honest with you. Midnight Toys had pearl stitching. It had broken herringbone, regular stitching, some of everything. Now, Midnight Toys is not going to the market. It's going to my office. It's going with me. But we're gonna get it cleaned up. This is the one that I made with that full tail. Sorry, y'all. With that full, we got a lot of cooking going on in the kitchen. With that full tail yarn. Not the best yarn. Won't be buying it anymore. Did get it off of Amazon. So we'll stick with the chenille yarn. So with this one, it looks like it's tight, but the stitching is loose because the yarn, again, is not the best yarn. I would call it trashy, if you want me to be honest with you. If you want to know exactly which one I got off of Amazon, inbox me and I'll give you the exact link. Definitely a buyer beware. If you are trying to gift it or sell it, you don't want to use this yarn. I did go get some Mellow Bello, same color to use because I want to make a blanket. Now this is not the same yarn I used in the blue and yellow hearts blanket. That was a totally different yarn. Matter of fact, that was the Mellow Bello. So we won't bag this one up in a vacuum pack bag. I'm just gonna put this in a regular bag and it's going with me to my office. It'll be my personal throw for the office. So again, Midnight Poise. This will be a repeat once I get my Mellow Bello yarn in. This will be a repeat. All right, you guys remember Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm has actually been the last one that I stitched on Tuesday night. So Tuesday was the last time I've made a blanket because I banned myself from making any more blankets until I got caught up on all videos and packing away these things. Sometimes you can just get carried away. So Quiet Storm is already cleaned up, it's already tagged, and it has its bow. But again, just for this video, I want to make sure we see Quiet Storm. All right, and Quiet Storm deserves its bagging. I keep wanting to put every one of the blankets in a medium-sized bag, but these are really some jumbo-sized blankets. Let's see. We can do it. We can do it. Guys, I've learned a lesson. I will not do this after I have built so many blankets. I will do it as I go. All right, so here is the blue and gold with the hearts in it. And if you remember, I did this one about a couple of weeks ago. It's already vacuum packed and ready to go off. This one is actually sold. It's just waiting to be shipped. The person who's getting it is for a special occasion. I'm not going to say for this video, but it's a special surprise for somebody. Okay, so again, that Sigma Gamma Real Pretty Poodle, you're gonna go back to this video and go, oh, okay. So again, this one's already ready to go. All right, y'all. Do you remember this big baby? Woo! This one is definitely going to require a jumbo bag. Now, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might have to get the boys to help me. They've been kind of watching me suffer. I don't blame them because I waited until 17 blankets were finished to do this, y'all. Woo! We call this one Sunshine and Clouds, I believe. Cloud and Sunshine. Man, the fluffiness. The fluffiness. It is out of control. This is the yarn that came from Michael's. This yarn came from Michael's. I hope y'all can hear me. Boys got a lot going on tonight, y'all. The entire house has had a lot going on today. We've been making, well not we, Noah has been making homemade caramel, homemade cookies, homemade cake. I mean, it's just been a chunky girl's dream in this house tonight, or today, because we started early with all our stuff today. And we've just been kind of like being patient with each other, but staying out the way. Yo, this baby, oh. Let's tag it. I had to come back on and show you guys. Look at this bad boy. This is a jumbo size bag. I didn't even measure this bad boy. I'll go back and look through all my notes. But when I tell you, it's working out the muscles in my flabby arms. All right, do we remember this baby blanket? It's another bluey and ivory, just smaller. And it has regular stitching, no borders. This is another one of my early blankets where I had not tried out borders, and I was definitely knitting pretty tight, because that's what I was comfortable with. This is a 40 by 40, I believe. That's what I was aiming for, at least. No, I've got it the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. I thought it looked a little off. All right, a 32 by 40. Yep, a 32 by 40. So let's get this cleaned up, tagged, a bow on it, and pictures. Orange, the next blanket that we'll do is the Gamecocks blanket. So that would explain it. Okay, there we go. It's tagged, has its bow on it. We'll take the pictures. And then bag it. All right, guys, I'm out of large bags. The only thing I have left is jumbo. So we'll be putting these in jumbo bags because I don't want to wait until new bags come, to be honest with you. Because I don't want to have to clean them again, wipe them down. I want to bag it and get it to safety. Got 1, 2, 3 blankets. We've got 3 blankets left, guys. Hang in there. All right. You guys remember Game Call, right? Remember this beauty. Let's get it cleaned up. Let's get it measured first. 33. 33 and 42. All right, y'all. This is not the same clouds and sunshine blanket. This is number 2. This is number 2, y'all. Number 2. This one I'm gonna tag. We're gonna clean up, tag. And we also need to fuse. All right. This is also one of my earlier blankets. I've come a long way. Not looking for those of you who haven't seen how I fuse, you're not burning the yarn itself. There's a little plastic wicker part within the yarn that you're trying to get a hold to, and you fuse it together. This one we won't put to the market. It's one of my earlier blankets, not like the sunshine and clouds one. It was a little bit more what I would consider perfection, but it still is old a tag, I feel, but here it is. It's still old a tag. We have 1 left, 1, y'all. Thank you for hanging in there with me. My lesson learned is that I will not do this again. We will do the lint brush, tag it, put the bow on it, and bag it in a reasonable time. I'll set that there and pull out our last one. You guys remember Starburst? We call this one Starburst because it reminds me of my favorite flavor Starburst, which is the pink one. So let's get it cleaned up. It has regular stitching. You would think that it has a border because of how I did it, but technically it really doesn't have a border. Yeah, doesn't really have a border, but it looks like it does. We'll need to measure it. I don't remember the measurement. All right, we're gonna open up our next set of Chunky Knit Craze tags because we are out of the other. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or what, but I can't seem just to even lift the part where the tape is. Huh. All right, here's how these tags look. It has Chunky Knit Craze on both sides. You can order your tags right off of Amazon. It comes pretty quickly. Just don't wait till the last minute to order. You need to give those folks at least 14 days. All right, so it's tagged. You can see that. And now we're going to, let's see, let's do Lifesaver with Starburst. That's a combination right there, right? All right, take a look. Let's take our pictures. All right, so really quickly, I'm going to show you the pillows. Get those cleaned up and bagged up as well. All right, here's our pink. That Starburst color from what we just saw in our blanket. And it doesn't really need much. I've had these pretty much like sitting, not doing a whole lot. But we're gonna just, for good measure, and it needs to be tagged. Y'all hear Noah with that PlayStation? And it needs a tag. Yep. It also gets a tag. All right. So it's tagged. Take a look. I know this is a waste of a jumbo size bag, but this is what happens when you let your stuff pile up. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait till a new set of orders come in. They're going to be bagged. It's vacuum sealed. It's not going to add any extra weight. Or it will be vacuum sealed, I should say. But these bad boys going in the bag. And lesson learned for me moving forward. All right, here's that orange, big big popping bright orange. I made these blankets in case someone wanted to have like a matching, y'all hear Bishop getting in trouble? He's supposed to go outside to the bathroom and do his thing and come back in like normal, but he's giving Nehemiah a hard time. But anyway, I made the polo in case there are customers who might want to have a polo to go along with their throw. These are fun to make. And yes, it gets a tag. It gets the official Chunky Knit Craze tag, of course. Yeah, I hope no one steps on it either.
It's in a bush area.
All right, here we go. Thank you, sir. As I said, these are not much going on with them because I've been very protective. This one is that denim and white. I don't even know if I want to give this away because I think about my boots on the ground, my denim hat, all that good stuff. So sometimes when I'm making things, I kind of want to keep them all for myself, but can't do that. So here's this one. Here you go. We're going to tag it and get it bagged. All right. There we go. All right, y'all. Last pillow. So here's this pillow, that khaki. It's tagged, that official Chunky Knit Craze tag. And now we're going to bag it. All right, y'all, we made it to the end. Can you believe it? We made it to the end. Thank you all so much for your patience with me. And I just want to show you, these will not be bagged because my little fast self, I made 3 chunky knit scarves. And yes, I've worn all 3. They go around your neck, just like an actual scarf. And they're at different sizes. Every last one of these scarves have my makeup on it because I've worn all 3. In the morning, I just grab them and go. So you'll see there are different sizes, and I'm telling you, as chunky as the material is, you best believe your throat will be warm. And then this is the longest. So, you know, however you want to kind of design them, that's what you can do, right? So I also make these, the scarves. So I hope you have enjoyed everything that you've seen. The only thing that I did leave out was, well, another one of my personal blankets. This is the actual first. You might see a video where I went do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, but this is it right here. This is the first, and I love this blanket with all of its imperfections. I absolutely love it. And I'm telling you, it keeps me warm, even with the spaces. It keeps me warm. But this is my personal house throw that I keep. So I hope you have enjoyed. We will keep on knitting. I could take myself off of restrictions where I said there will be no more knitting until you clean up your device. Make sure you post all of your full videos so the folks can see what you were doing. Clean up, bag up, tag up your pillows and your blankets, and then you can doggone chunky knit from there. So guys, this was real life with the chunky chick who just loves the chunky knit. And now I can get back to doing what I love. So until next time, I'll see you all. Thank you so much. This is the Chunky Neck Craze. Thank you for joining me.